And now to report on a very disturbing phenomenon in the country in recent times. Ghana for the past 4 months has seen several reports of spousal killings. Most of these cases have to do with husbands taking the lives of their wives. Currently, 80% of cases that are reported to the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit DVVSU of the Ghana Police Service are violence inflicted on wives by their husbands. Akbene Avo has been seeking answers to why the increase in this phenomenon in recent times.
It starts with two mature people, a man and a woman, agreeing to spend the rest of their lives together in all conditions of life. For some, they have to do it legally, either by a wedding or traditional marriage. For others, love and wanting to be together is enough, whether legally or illegally. The beginning of every good thing, they say, is sweet, and marriage is no exception. But what can be responsible for the once peaceful home turning into a death trap? In recent times, there have been increasing cases of women being killed by their spouses. From the beginning of the year to now, there have been more than 5 reported cases in the media about killings of wives by their husbands. The reasons some of these culprits gave range from wives not cooking food to suspicion of infidelity. The 15th May 2012 edition of the Ghanaian Times reported a former real estate developer shooting his wife, who was the Greater Accra Regional Director of Nursing Services. He then turned the gun on himself and off he is gone. He accused the wife of infidelity, a charge which resulted in a quarrel the night before. On Monday, 27th May, there was another case of a man killing the wife, accusing her of infidelity. These are but a few instances that women had to suffer at the hands of their own husbands. From the point of view of the psychiatrist, all humans have the potential of being abusive, since we all get angry at one point or another. Anger management then becomes crucial.
When you are angry, you don't think right. Your senses take leave of you. So you act in a manner that you yourself do not want. And therefore, the best thing to do when you are angry is to do nothing. The best thing to say is to say nothing. Just get out of the situation of provocation. So somebody may have undergone some stress or be going through some stress, and under that circumstance, easily perceives an otherwise harmless situation as being so serious, being so much of a wrongdoing or injustice, and then he reacts in that anger.
Experts say before these spousal killings happen, perpetrators usually show signs that can serve as indicators. Aggression and acts of violence usually precede such spousal killings. But at what point can one establish that his or her spouse's attitude has changed to the extent that it can lead to death?
If you are being pursued with a knife and you escape, it is so dangerous that this person should be taken on legally. But the family may say, oh, don't report this is a family matter, and it's so serious. So it gets to a point they explode. One day there's no escape for you, and what happens? You will actually suffer. And there are some people too, more or less, they are trapped in the relationship. That though they see their partner's behavior as abnormal, inappropriate, and can be dangerous, yet they think that there is nowhere to escape to.
Psychologically, some of these men sometimes have mental issues that need to be dealt with. Taking the life of anybody, including a spouse, is a criminal offense and is treated as such in Ghana. But is that a solution, especially if the perpetrator is mentally challenged?
If people go through this phenomenon, they should be assessed, especially in the case where they direct the aggression towards themselves, attempted suicide. They should be assessed, and if it's established that they have a fundamental mental health problem, that problem should be solved, and not just simply criminalize the conduct and send him to jail.
Couples are advised to get to know each other well to realize when there's a change in character. Experts also advise the use of the 4 temperament theory. This theory suggests that 4 bodily fluids affect human personality traits and behaviors. Knowing the temperament of your spouse may go a long way to help you to determine when there's a change in character and when it will be appropriate to seek help. Experts are also calling on all not to shy away from getting help if the need arises. They are also advising that every workplace should have counseling units where people can seek guidance. And above all, it is believed that prayer can also play a major role in relationships, and that is why the religious bodies come in handy to ensure that Mother Ghana does not lose her best of resources, which is women. Akpene Avo, GTV News, Accra.